If we put, like,
If Crocs, if you see
sponsor.
this, I love what you've done with my feet.
Same. Oh, I'm not even flexible
Oh,
enough.
please don't
I'm not
show.
flexible enough to get it to the top of the screen.
Dude, the bottom of your feet look like what I imagine like the deck of Noah's Ark looks like. Like if you found a piece of Noah's Ark. Everybody! Hey, guess what? We're gonna watch a movie. What's it called, Gage?
Kissing Booth,
Oh,
the
yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
Kissing Booth 3 comes out in a few days as of filming, probably already out by the time you are seeing this. Kissing Booth 1, released in 2017, starring Joey King.
Based on a book written by a 16-year-old
In high school. Adapted by Hollywood, and if Hollywood does anything well, it's understand
Exploit children.
the youths.
Ah. Alright guys, so jumping right into it, we're getting right into the thick of it. 2 babies, born on the same day, same time. Legally, you're best friends now, you have to be, by law.
Could you imagine if that's, like, the baby born next to Jeffrey Dahmer?
Oh my god.
And they're just like...
Well, they didn't know when he was born he was Jeffrey Dahmer. They were like,
Well, they grow up best friends, and so the person that has been best friends
yeah,
with
but then
Jeffrey
he
Dahmer
has
the whole
like a cop out because he's like, he was just next to me in the crib, dude. It was not like that. It's not that serious. So we got Elle and Lee. Those are our main characters, and they're super quirky best friends. They love to dance. They got onto it at the age of like 6 or something. Danced until they were 14. They eat ice cream together. They spent Halloween together. Lee's older brother is like kind of a bully, but kind of cool. Really all you need to know going into it is that we've just got a pair of quirky best friends. But it doesn't matter because we meet Noah.
We meet...
He's the guy in
Yeah.
the trope. Bad boy
Yeah.
with a soft side, but can't be good until he meets the right girl.
It's bad.
Toxic.
When did you get the boobs?
Never has a shirt on. Ripped.
Oh.
Ripped. Plays every sport. Every
Every
sport.
sport.
Plays it.
Hockey.
Done. Plays
Rugby.
it. Done.
Frisbee.
Owns it. Yeah, he has so many frisbees. Throws parties when M and D are out of town.
Whatever. Listen, M&D are out of town Friday night, so party starts at 8. Don't invite any jackasses.
The most important part, and it's so relevant through the whole movie, the rules. It's like, they have apparently like 1 million rules, but there's only like 3 or 4 they really talk about. And the main one is obviously rule number 9, don't have sex with relatives or fall in love. Apparently they had these rules started when they were 6. When I was 6, I thought that I was a mother fox to my beanie baby.
Were you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I had rules in a way. Yeah.
You gotta put a rule in our friendship. What are you putting? What's the rule?
Wash your ass.
I do already.
What's your rule?
Wash my ass. You have to wash my ass. It's hard to get in there. The nooks and I have a dude.
Why do you have so many nooks and crannies? It's one crack.
It is one. No, mine's a couple cracks. I'll be honest.
Anyways.
First day of school.
Second day of sexualizing Joey King.
Day 1 school. Day 2 sexualizing Joey King.
Prison.
Pants ripped. She only owns 1 pair.
Her dad doesn't have a washer and a dryer, but he sees his very young daughter come out in a baby skirt meant for a baby, and he's like, Elle, I can see your butthole. And she's like, Dad, I only have 1. And he's like, well, 1 skirt, not butthole. I mean, technically, yes, she should only have. I don't know.
Assume things about Joey King.
I've never read the book, so I don't know. But he's cool with it. So she goes to school
in short baby skirt.
Pass out.
Everyone in school looks at her. This obviously catches the attention of the entire school, including the school bully,
who's 47.
who's a very adult man named Tuppin.
It's fine, Lee. I got this.
Relax, Tiny Flynn. How about I relax your face?
He
And
looks
balding.
vaguely like Bigfoot.
He's got a big Sasquatch vibe.
He's got big Sasquatch vibes for sure, dude. Yeah. Like, I guarantee you he lives in the woods.
Yeah.
Father's never been seen by the
Yeah,
public.
100%. And Tuppen does what all bullies and villains do, and
He smacks
sexually
ass
assaults
and he punches people.
Elle.
To everyone staring at you.
But
The
wait a
hero of this
second.
fucking movie comes in.
Noah.
Motherfucking.
I'm sorry. Why am I calling him Noah? His sexy name is Flynn.
Flynn.
We call him Flynn in the sheets.
And Flynn does what all hot boys do.
He protects woman honor.
Punches the
Violence!
shit out of a boy.
No. Noah! Stop!
Don't get it twisted and think, because Tuppen was trying to punch his brother, and you're like, oh, maybe he's protecting his brother. No.
No.
He's only protecting ass.
Obviously, the principal catches them, sends them to
His office.
his office.
Where?
The
Tell me
hottest
why?
line ever delivered
Oh,
on film.
Stop. I can't even.
I don't start fights, okay? I only finish them. Wearing a skirt like that is asking for it.
Noah is a feminist. Why? Where's Tuppen?
He has to go to the office, but he's.
I feel like they put him in a different room because he's like not human. Oh my god, you think this is like an X-Men school?
No, I think it's just because he's 30, and they were like,
They're
why
like,
are you
"Wait a
gonna?
minute."
Why are the students uniform?
Wait a minute. Go to the back of the teacher's lounge. Noah, he's like, listen, I'm a bad boy.
I feel like it's the complications of a man who has the emotional maturity of a tampon and the physical maturity of a
Wild
retired
boar.
athlete.
Two completely different creatures.
Just entangled. We get, at this point, for the second time, actual plot of the movie
You
progression.
remember, this
And
movie
they-
has a plot.
They go to pitch their kissing booth.
Kissing booth.
When a kissing booth comes up, what do you want? You want
I
hot
want to kiss the hottest guy
guys.
in school.
So they
yeah.
ask for Flynn, and what does she say? Fuck yeah, Flynn's gonna
She's
be
like,
there.
Would Flynn be working in the kissing booth?
Ha! Noah?
No, Flynn will be working in the booth. I promise.
He wants to control me. I'm about to control him, honey. And she fucking does.
Well, so now they have to find these A-listers that they promised. The
So,
one A-lister, really.
She goes to her best friend's party at his fucking airplane hangar that they live in.
Gigantic
It's
fucking
humongous.
house. Please, I want to know, and this is a genuine, honest question. Anybody, did anyone go to a high school party at a house that size? Ever in their entire life? Has anyone ever gone? I need an answer.
Every house
That's insane.
or space that I ever lived in could fit in that entire house and still have 3 entire floors left
Dude.
over of space. Oh, yeah.
I went to friends' houses when I was younger, and I was like, oh, a second
Yeah.
story. Oh my god.
You have 2 bathrooms?
Ooh, okay.
Alright, Jeff Bezos. Go to
No.
space tomorrow? So they go to the party. Everyone's there. I think the entire school could fit in that fucking house.
Yep.
What's Flynn doing? What he does best.
Hanging out with a little lady.
Sucking on lip.
His whole life is a kissing booth.
Yes.
Why would he not want to be in the kissing booth?
Exactly.
So... kissing?
Absolutely not.
Awesome.
Noah Flynn seems like the type of guy that would shame someone for having an OnlyFans. So he says no, obviously, because he doesn't like to be told what to do, but he likes to tell people what to do. But at this rate, adolescent protagonist is incredibly wasted. And
What's a kid to do when they're wasted? What's a
Take
gal
off
to
their
do?
clothes on a pool table while everybody watches. Takes her whole dress off.
Bra panties.
Those are still on. She does not take those off. And then, of course, who comes to her rescue? Because he doesn't want anybody else to see her young, supple body.
Because he's controlling and
No,
manipulative.
no. Not controlling. Protective.
Manipulative.
Protective. No.
Manipulative.
Protective.
Days of you controlling my life are over!
We'll see about that.
So,
Elle
morning
wakes
after,
up. in Flynn's room. And Flynn's room. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
My man's got a locker. He's got football posters. He's
Yup.
got car. Blue. The color blue. His identity is sports, fighting, motorcycle.
Girl.
Flynn is the type of guy that wears like the shirts that are like family, firearms. I don't know. Flynn's. The Flynn's.
Flynn's.
It's like a family reunion shirt or something. He just like, ugh, he's so undesirable, but damn it. Biological.
But
He's
wait.
everything I want.
There's more.
He's not a bad person.
He's a good guy.
He slept in the guest room.
Oh, I hope I didn't snore.
I slept in the guest room.
They have a playful moment where they get wrapped in a curtain together.
Ugh, no,
Fine.
Get my soul. I'm not pulling it. Okay, well, my arm is hot. Let me just reach down and... Oh my god, I just touched it.
If I had a fucking nickel for every single... the amount of curtains I get
Dude,
whimsically wrapped up in.
with a love interest. It's
annoying.
why don't they make curtains easily
Dude,
to
why are
break
they so
out
long?
of? I want to break out of curtains
Why are
easier.
they so long? It's like...
It's just
fucking
how many
annoying.
couples do you know that started that way?
All
of them?
Every single one. Me, Curtin.
Curtain.
Yeah,
Mine
you.
was Kermit.
Wait, aren't you like terrified of Muppets or something?
They scare the shit out of me. Yeah, I don't like them. Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy's the worst, but Kermit's bad.
Why is Miss Piggy the worst?
She just seems the most unrealistic. Cause she has hair, I think.
You need to watch the Muppets again.
They scare me. I don't want to talk about them. I don't like them.
You're not a Flynn. You're a Tup. You have big Tup energy right now. So, her and her BFF have a paint fight, and then she blindly runs into the closest bathroom.
What?
You have paint in your eyes, dude? That's dangerous.
You managed to leave the shop and get to
through the hallways, like all the way. I cannot imagine that the fucking men's locker room in a high school is that close to the wood shop
what?
area. Dude, the wood shop was in the back rooms of your high school. Like, it was in, like,
Yeah.
you had to go to another
Oh, a
dimension.
very separate building.
You had to go into another dimension to get wood shop.
And of course, how do the men react?
They're like wild animals.
Looks like a hot Braveheart.
Not a single boy in that locker room has ever seen even the silhouette of a woman. Y'all see each other's butt cheeks every day in that locker room, and you see a female waist, and you're just like, and here's this boy who's just constantly here throughout this movie, just ready to take pictures.
Yearbook!
Oh my fucking god, the yearbook guy?
Yeah, the
What are you
yearbook
doing
guy.
in that? Are you taking pictures in the locker room?
Like,
period?
all the boys in the locker room are basically naked, and then this boy's fully clothed.
He's
with
not
his
on the team.
smartphone.
No,
No,
he's in there taking pictures of naked
for
men.
the yearbook. And then of
No.
course Noah's like, "I own your body. You can't do that." And she's like, "Bet." She does a couple laps.
I mean it. Now put your shirt on and get out.
I told you to stop telling me what to do.
That'll show him.
And then she sachets away because she's like, "You don't fucking control me, Noah."
And how does he react? His signature quirk is a smirk. We've arrived finally at the kissing
title of the movie,
booth. Or as
So-
we like to call it,
Ew, ew.
mono booth. Obviously.
Day of, we're at the fair. Kissing booth is open. It's on and plopping. Yeah,
It
everyone
is-
gets kissed. The nerdy
It's
guy.
just not good. Lee
Ugh.
is part of the kissing booth, so he starts kissing a girl and instantly
Immediately
falls in love with a woman that they have
Which
not
is
introduced
such a
at any
fucking-
point up in this movie.
It's such a cop out because they were like, get Lee out of the way. We don't want him. We don't want him to appear as like a competitor against his brother. Which, toxic as it may be, that'd make a fucking fire ass storyline. If she was stuck between two brothers, that's a title of something. Anyways, so he falls in love.
So they run off. They fall in love. They have an awkward exchange. Lee's just not in the movie for the next while.
So it's the blonde girl's turn to go up and kiss somebody blindfolded. And it's the nerdy kid with the glasses. And so they shove her out there to go kiss the nerdy guy. But the nerdy guy gives his ticket to Flynn. And he's like, cutsies?
Cutsies? What? Cutsies.
No man in a leather jacket has ever heard the word cutsies.
Can you imagine somebody saying that at your circumcision? You're a baby, but like just imagine your doctor being like, cutsies? So she goes out blindfolded and starts just like spilling her entire lack of sexual history.
Dancing with Randy Melrose. You know, a romantic song came on and I was like, oh, what's gonna happen? But until...
And what does any strong alpha male do?
When a woman's talking too long.
Just fucking lays one on her.
So many stars. So many stars.
Can I just say that the music in this movie is chef's kiss. It's so good. But the fair has ended. The kissing booth is done. Lee and Elle came to an agreement that she wouldn't suck his brother's face anymore. So she runs home.
As I ran home,
and then she's like sad because part of her like wants to be with Flynn, the other part of her is like it could never be because we're just from two different worlds.
And when you're sad and running home, what's the guaranteed to happen? Thunderstorm. But guess who's there? Guess who's there to save her from the rain?
He's the best of us.
Our hero, Flynn!
There goes my hero!
I need to leave.
Because he's a hero.
So we got a thunderstorm. We're on a motorcycle. That's the recipe for disaster. So we got to pull over. Oof! I know I said I wouldn't kiss your brother anymore, but it's all wet. Slip.
You know, if we went out this rain, we should be fine.
Just slipped into a kiss.
So they kiss again, obviously. They're not going to stop kissing at this point forward. But that doesn't matter because we're having a fucking beach blowout today. Okay, no adults. What? So I don't know what planet these kids live on. There's never an adult.
They just party constantly.
There's never an adult. Random boy.
He just comes up full like
from under the brow.
Stare.
Yeah, from under the brow. He's...
Looking good, Evans. We never did get to finish your skinny dip at Flynn's party.
When you took all your clothes off at the
so
party.
bring it up like, hey, I've never seen your pussy.
You didn't finish getting naked, but it's okay.
The
you guys.
hero is here.
Because no one's here. This is the Flynn Whisperer.
Okay, just walk away. Just walk away.
Look at me. It's okay. Look at me. The sun's getting real low. And she's like, let's just go, because he's talking shit. This guy Warren or whatever, he's talking shit. He's trying to stir some stuff up. And she's like, it's okay, Flynn, let's just take me home. It's time, take me home.
But then he drops the line.
I'd be pretty pissed too if I was slumming it with my little brother's sloppy seconds. Ask me why I remember that word for word.
What did you remember that word for word? Oh my god.
So Noah
Flynn
bodies
off.
him.
Be second.
What I found weird about the display was so since the beginning of the movie, the first minute they introduced Noah's character,
He's fighting.
When he bodies this little boy, everybody's like, monster.
Flynn.
Who are you? You take your leather jacket off and you're just a different person. And like, he's been fighting since the fucking creation of his character. You guys were cheering him on every other time and now it's a problem? Like, because it's nighttime? I don't know what the difference is.
And it does scare Elle off.
Elle, wait!
She runs away, she's frustrated, and to win her back...
Please get in the car, Elle. Get in the car, Elle!
drops the hammer.
So we start to tear down his tough,
His leathery
muscular,
wall.
leathery wall. And he tells her that he's got a little surprise for her, and he takes her to his secret spot.
Spot no one's ever
been to. And where is this? It's
Where
the
you
Hollywood side. It's one of the most famous landmarks in the United States. He's like, I've never brought anyone else here.
I come here to think.
That's like taking someone to the Eiffel Tower and being like, I've never been
my
like,
secret
I've never brought anyone
spot.
else.
I've
It's
never
my
brought
secret
it.
spot.
He's such a hipster about the Hollywood sign.
Like, the entire city drives by it every single day.
It's in every movie ever. Like, it was in Victorious like 87 times.
Like, okay, Flynn.
Yeah, but she's about it.
He's dropping bars.
Dude,
he's
says,
dropping.
I came here alone until now.
It's only
I'm
'cause of
crazy
you.
about you.
You're what makes it
Oh,
special.
my
He's
God.
laying all the manipulation on right now to
Yeah.
give her the O at the Hollywood O.
Noah's never made anyone come.
No,
he hasn't.
Noah does not make. He doesn't start.
He doesn't stick around
orgasm.
long enough till he finishes them.
He finishes them.
What does that even fucking mean?
I don't know. But you know what? What a story, right? She got to know with the O.
She didn't. She took an L at the O. You might have noticed something a little different. Our clothes have changed. They've gotten less colorful because the joy is being sucked from our lives. But we're doing it for the world, for the greater good.
Subscribe.
Please enjoy it. I don't know.
It takes 2 seconds. We did this for you.
Please, you don't even know us, but maybe you could. Now, Elle and sexy leather-clad boy are full force. They're just there's no stopping them. And then his mom tries to come in and do his lawn. He just yeets Elle into the bed. He's like, "Get out of here, my mom can't see you."
Yep, come in.
Ew.
There's fucking cum socks
Oh, that's
and
right.
Vaseline underneath the bed.
That's right. Which again makes it very apparent to me that this story was written by a 15-year-old girl who does not know how boys
Nobody's
masturbate.
masturbating with Vaseline. And if you are, shame for
like-
you.
Vaseline's
Right?
a weird choice. Like, you don't own lotion?
Buy lotion.
Or, like, if you don't use anything, fine, whatever. Like, maybe you
Oh
just
my
naturally
gosh.
just ooze or whatever. But, like,
Ugh.
lotion seems like the natural...
So
your
go to.
hands get moisturized.
Like, I feel like even some, like, Head and Shoulders or something.
Flynn is going to Harvard because he's... Listen, what you don't understand about this character is that he's a lot of layers.
Like an onion.
Like, remember what they said about Shrek?
And thus begins the sneaking around of Leather Jacket Boy and Baby Elle.
The secret full-fledged relationship, honestly. I mean, they are boyfriend and girlfriend in every way but publicly.
Yeah.
And then he tells her to go grab something. She falls. It's very dramatic. She gets a little teen tiny boo-boo on her face.
Uh-oh.
And he cleans her boo-boo. Lee walks in.
Hey, Noah, have you seen Elle?
And boo-boo cleaning is very intimate, as you know.
Yes.
And he thinks that his brother is beating her.
Did you do that to her?
What did you just say?
I said, did you do that to her? Did you hit Elle?
But it's cool because she lies to Lee again and seems fine. She's like a snake charmer but with brooding men.
The Leather Jacket Whisper. Dude, if she full on just went like at his neck.
She's not tall. She can't reach. Lee leaves because he's like, I can't watch my brother beat the fuck out of you, and she's like, it's okay, like we can go hang out. And then she pops back in for a little face sucking, and
Oopsies.
then oops.
Oopsies.
Oops, looks like baby bro walked in again for some. Why have you come back? I don't know. Like, you just said you had to get out of here, and now you're back. Anyways, he sees it. He catches him. Finally.
This is a properly tense scene. The actors do a really good job. Like, it's the time, one of the few times you're like, wow,
This is actually a movie.
It's a movie. These characters suck, but the actors, they kill it. Joey King is the worst actor in this moment. The other two guys
Yeah, they actually
do
really
a
well.
really good job compared to Joey King, who's also a fantastic actor.
It's their
in
scene
reality.
anyway. She's just there.
So you really just have been fucking my brother and lying to me.
Kaylee, that is enough.
No, it's not enough. She has no clue what she's gotten herself into with
This
you.
is bullshit. You're acting like a hurt little bitch.
And he drops some bangers on the brothers, some like heavy lines for this movie. You can tell they put all their F-bomb like allowances.
Yeah.
Into this moment,
this 10 minutes.
It gets pretty dicey. They fight. They fucking clash it out. And it ends with the worst little smack I've ever seen. He drives off, obviously pissed off, friendship shattered, relationship ruined. Will they ever get back together? To have that big of a truly big thing that you need to talk about, they don't. They
Like
do not talk
devastating.
about it. They just dance on DDR, and that takes everything away. What? Imagine if all fights were that all conflicts that easy? That easy. I hate you. Oh, now everything's fine.
So following this big familial blowout, which was Shakespearean almost. Oh my God, it was so fucking intense, dude. I thought somebody was gonna get murdered. They go to prom. They have a freaking blasty blast. The theme of their prom is like memories and shit.
Yeah.
And who better to set that up than the weird fucking peeping Tom yearbook guy? Imagine that when they walk into prom and they see all those photos, it's just like him in the locker room, under stalls, up skirts. Like they're just like, what the fuck? Like,
I didn't know you
who
took this.
Why was this in the locker room? This is over my shoulder at the urinal. What the fuck is this?
Is it my house?
Am I asleep in this one?
And like the shit, they're fire pictures.
Hey, yearbook guy. Yeah? These pictures? Really good, dude. Thanks.
That's what they'll say about him when his serial killer documentary inevitably comes out. Like, he was a really good photographer. But...
And so one of the memories that they have is the kissing booth, which Noah, who you know this is a serious moment because he brushed his hair.
To the side, very gently.
Nice and like, they
Gentle.
tamed his hair to show that he's a tamed Noah. And he professes his love to Elle, but she's like, I'm not really about it, and she runs away.
Because I love you.
And then they get to their birthday party in which Elle and Lee have the conversation they should have had when they danced, and now they're like, let's actually talk about things and have conflict resolution.
And I always, always want to be close to you. But being my best friend doesn't give you the right to tell me who I can love.
Everything's fine. She tells Elle that it's okay, she can be with her brother, go off and be your best little side honcho. And so they get in the car and rush to the airport, but turns out it was Noah the whole Flynn the whole time.
Noah was the car the whole time.
He was the Transformer.
No matter how he feels now, I've just gotta find him and tell him how I feel.
You just did.
She missed his 8-foot tall frame, just hunched in her tiny fucking car. Dude, she would get murdered so fast. Like he wasn't in the back seat. He was in the passenger seat.
And they have their goodbye, and he heads off to Boston, and that's how they close out.
Back
Kissing
together.
Booth 1. Back together.
A happy
Everything's
couple
happy,
built on lies and deceit. Those are the same thing.
happy friendship, happy lie, happy relationship, happy lies.
Lies make your life better.
Leather maketh man, lies maketh
Woman. Woman eat hot chip and lie.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. If there's anything else you'd like us to watch, we're gonna do the entire Kissing Booth series. Whatever trash you got, throw our way. We'll dissect it. We'll dig out the trash. We'll hop in the dumpster for you.
We'll do the dirty work. We'll get our little grubby hands dirty because we are your grubby buddies.
Give us trash.
Feed us.
I think before we close, we should give each other friendship rules in honor of the Kissing Booth.
Here's my new rule. Stop drinking milk so much.
What?
Yeah, you've got to stop.
Milk is delicious.
You're literally the most lactose intolerant person
It's
I've ever
so
met in my
good. You
entire
put it
life.
with cookies
You are
and pie and
in
ice
the
cream,
toilet when you get diarrhea
and you can-
immediately
it's
after.
so good. And strawberry milk is the most refreshing beverage on the planet.